Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gemini Journalist. This is your girl Gemini tapping in, and I just want to take the time out to extend a warm welcome to all the first timers here to the podcast, to the channel, to TikTok, to Twitter, wherever it is across the globe you're tapping in from. A very extra special warm welcome is indeed extended to you. Now, you definitely want to ensure that you follow across all social media platforms. The links will be listed down below in the description. Definitely, you also want to ensure that you turn the notification bell on and subscribe on YouTube channel because you definitely don't want to miss out on all the good stuff transpiring here. Now, if you are back for the number how many whatever times you are coming back for, you are indeed my day ones. I want to thank you so much for tapping in. It is always great to have you back here on the platform. So, like I said, my link will be down below. All my links will be listed down below in the description. You tap on that, you can find all the social media platforms. However, across Instagram, across Spotify, Amazon Music, and indeed across the YouTube channel that is the Gemini Journalist. If you are tapping in from TikTok, that is definitely going to be story time with the Gemini, and formerly known as Twitter, now known as X, that's the Gemini Journal. So we are currently on the beach doing some multitasking. Here we are tapping in with the kids. The kids are swimming and having a blast. We did some sand time with their toys and chill, and we swam for a bit. So definitely having a blast with the kids. In the mix, we are also sharing a lot of tropical weather, some tropical sunshine, and the ocean. You can definitely hear that one in the background. So, guys, what we do here across the Gemini Journalist is we share the works of self published authors alongside the works of myself. So, if you are indeed just tapping in for the first time, you want to go ahead and check out all the content, all the works that would have been featured from before. And of course, we do share works of, share a little something about the island here, Jamaica. Cat left out yard. I don't know this already. All right, so yes, indeed, guys. So all the works of my authors that I feature here, they have physical copies of their works. They also have ebook copies. So whatever works for you, definitely want to head on over to Amazon and check out their works. So we are currently today down to read number 11 of Neiki L. Jones's novel When the Pieces Begin to Fit. And of course, that one is Dreadful Diagnosis. The dreadful diagnosis. As my body went through change after change, I felt as if I was going through early onset menopause. The headaches grew progressively stronger to the point I was debilitated. When I had enough of enduring the pain, I visited a neurologist who ordered a CAT, which is a CAT scan. When I went in for the follow up, I was told everything was fine outside of being diagnosed with migraine. With that news, I kept hope and faith alive that I could get pregnant and went to see one last fertility doctor. I told myself over and over again that this time my results will be different. This time I will finally become pregnant. After researching doctors, I settled on one who worked at a women's center in Houston. Of course, I had to start the process all over from scratch. I let her know all that the other doctors did or did not do, and again, more blood work and visits ensued. On one particular visit, the doctor asked me if I've had any CT scans, any CAT scans at any particular time. When I told her I had, she requested the results. Now, mind you, those previous tests were done in the early 2000s when the process started all over again for me, but I didn't care because I was determined to begin. I was determined to get pregnant. Nothing was going to stop me. Boy, was I wrong again. Once she received the results from my previous test, she mentioned a condition known as empty sila syndrome, ESS. I had no idea what that was or meant for my fertility journey. The doctor explained that ESS is a condition where the fluid in and around my pituitary gland in my brain had become empty and flattened. Hearing that for the first time was mind blowing and filled me with a plethora of mixed emotions. She also explained that I had polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS. On the one hand, I was relieved to finally get the answer as to why I was not getting pregnant. On the other hand, I was sad because it had taken so long for someone to diagnose me properly. Things finally began to make sense and the pieces started to fall in place. I then started my own research on the ESS diagnosis I had received. Through my research, I learned that ESS can only be detected through a CAT scan or MRI and that it can be easily misdiagnosed. In 2012, I took on the mission of finding a way to educate women about empty sila syndrome, especially those who were having difficulty conceiving. I took my diagnosis to social media, seeking information from any woman who either has ESS or knew anything about the condition. I conducted polls via social media as well, trying to obtain information from those who or have suffered from ESS. Along the way, I shared my journey in hopes of learning I was not alone because I honestly felt as if I was the only one on this earth with the condition. I needed more information regarding my rare diagnosis, so I researched out to NORD, National Organization for Rare Disease, to see if they had any details regarding my condition. Surprisingly, they did not. Meanwhile, I kept going to the doctor who discovered the ESS to obtain more information. I recall her telling me that a lot of doctors do not know about the condition and that there is always more as to why a woman cannot conceive. There is always a root to any problem. Were the exact words she said to me. I will never forget those words. So, yes, indeed, Gemini Journalist fans, that was indeed read number 11 from When the Pieces Begin to Fit, a read from author Neiki L. Jones. Read number 11 took to us the dreadful diagnosis. Yes, indeed, guys, you definitely want to head on across all social media platforms. Follow your girl, the Gemini Journalist. Hit subscribe and tap the notification bell on so you don't miss out on all the good stuff that transpire across YouTube. If you are tapping in from TikTok, ensure that you hit follow, share with all your friends. Likewise on Instagram, ensure that you head on over and follow because we do share posts there from time to time. Likewise on Twitter, also known as X, you definitely want to head on over the Gemini Journal. Now, guys, if you are tapping in from the Gemini Journalist on Spotify and Amazon Music, it's so appreciative of having you here. Definitely want to hit follow, share with your friends, add to your playlist so you can always have the videos, the notes, the podcast recordings on replay. So definitely across all social media, guys, you want to share with your friends. Down below in the description, you want to head on over and check out all the links to the author and grab yourself a copy for yourself and your family today. Again, right here on tropical island of Jamaica, in the sunshine under that tropical wind by the beach with the kiddos. Definitely tapping in. Your girl Gemini signing out, saying peace.